Bwahahaha. I am Queen Karen, the supervillain, determined to get whatever I want whenever I want. Plop City will bend to my every will. Bwahahaha. What evil thing should I do today? I know. I will rob a bank and steal a lot of money out of the vault. Bwahahaha. I don't even need a weapon, because as a supervillain, I have superpowers. Bwahahaha.
Hello ma'am, how may I help you today?
Give me the code to the vault, and let me take money out of it. I am entitled to all the money I want, because I'm Queen Karen.
Sorry, can't do that.
This service is terrible. I want to speak to the manager.
I am the manager.
You will give me the code to the vault, and let me take money out of it.
Ma'am, that's a ridiculous request. Either you stop asking me to do that, or I'll have to ask you to leave.
Very well, then. If you're not gonna give me the vault code, I'm gonna have to force it out of you.
What do you mean?
You will give me the code to the vault, and let me take money out of it.
I will give you the code to the vault, and let you take money out of it.
The code to the vault is...
The code to the vault is...
Now tell me the code to the vault.
The code to the vault is... 9 2 5 1.
Bwahahaha. I can't believe it worked. I used my speak to the manager power to get the vault code out of him and I'm rich now. Bwahahaha. I'm so rich now.
Hey you. Stop right there. I saw what you did.
Well. If it isn't Marcus. You think you can stop me?
Well, I can when I transform to my true form.
Oh no. I'm so scared. Ha 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 ha. You look so ugly. I bet you just grabbed random clothes that were in your closet since you were 5, threw them on, and called it a superhero costume. It's the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in my many years of being a supervillain.
Shut up, I'm on a budget. And look at you, you don't even have a supervillain costume. That's even more pathetic.
Well, that's because I'm too pretty for a supervillain costume.
Sure, you definitely are. Enough talk. I, Marcus the Mighty, will stop you and get that money back to the bank.
I don't know what's more pathetic. Your name, or your costume. Come over here, Marcus the Mighty, let's see how mighty you really are. Power move. Call the police. Looks like Marcus the Mighty isn't so mighty. Come around again when you think you have the might for another fight. I dare you.
Hey Marcus.
Hi Samir.
So I heard on the news that you tried to fight Queen Karen the supervillain.
Yes. I did.
I can tell by your embarrassment that you lost.
Yep, I did.
Hey, don't feel bad. Sometimes superheroes need somebody to fight with. Maybe if you try to fight Queen Karen again with a partner, you'll stop her this time.
You can be my partner? Would you like to be my partner, Samir?
Sure. I guess so.
Do you have a superhero form?
I have a superhero name, Super Samir, but I don't have a superhero form. You see, I'm an original Plotagon character. And original Plotagon characters can't change their looks.
That makes sense. Let's meet outside after school to discuss our plan on how we will defeat Queen Karen.
Okay. After school. So how exactly did you lose to Queen Karen last time?
I was doing okay until she used her calling the police power move, where she summoned a powerful police officer that pushed me to the ground with ease.
Okay, so we've got to be ready for that move.
Since we're together this time, the fight might be easier.
Yeah, it probably will be.
So the first thing we need to do is find Queen Karen.
Wait. What's going on in that shop over there? This is what Marcus and Samir saw in the shop that Samir was pointing at.
I said I was too pretty for a supervillain costume, but I got one anyways, just for fun. Honestly, I look pretty no matter what I wear. Anyways, on to the evil thing I'm gonna do today, which is stealing a beautiful dress that I found. Bwahahaha.
Hello ma'am, how may I help you?
I want the beautiful dress in my bag.
That would be $200.
No. I'm not paying that much. I'm gonna take this dress for free.
Look, either you pay the price, or you don't get the dress. The dress you're trying to get is one of the most expensive dresses in the store, so if you're not willing to pay for it, put it back and get something different.
This is terrible service. I want to speak to the manager.
I am the manager.
Well, look here, if you don't let me take this dress for free, I will make you.
And how are you going to do that?
You will let me take the dress for free.
I will let you take the dress for free.
Bwahahaha. My speak to the manager powers work every time.
She just stole that expensive dress.
We've got to stop her. We need to catch her when she comes out and make her return that dress.
She's coming.
I must transform into my superhero form quick.
And I must prepare my superhero powers quick.
Well, if it isn't Marcus the Mighty again. And it looks like you brought a partner who doesn't even have a superhero costume. How pathetic.
Meet my partner, Super Samir. He may not have a costume, because he is an original Plotagon character, but that still doesn't mean he isn't powerful. Both of our power combined will surely be enough to stop you.
It was smart of you to bring a friend, but I brought a friend too.
Hello pathetic superhero losers. My name is Sheriff Sharon, which is my name because my superpower is using powerful police force.
Trust me, she is nothing to mess with. Now let's fight and see how you do with her.
Power move, forceful force choke.
Power move, call the police.
Power move, super slap.
Power move, feel the police force.
I'm glad you could come today, Samir.
Me too.
As you may know, we've got some important things to discuss today. Queen Karen has defeated me for the second time, and you for the first time.
I know, that was a hard fight, especially with two of them.
And that called the police power move that Queen Karen uses gets me every time. It got both of us.
Wait a minute. Police are supposed to be good, right?
Yeah, why?
And do you remember how the police officer that Queen Karen summoned looked?
Yeah, he didn't look normal. He looked hypnotized or something.
Exactly, so I was wondering if there might be a way to reverse the move. You know, make the police officer good and fight for us.
But how would we do that? How would that work?
I don't know, we should try to look up some information on how it can be done. After Marcus and Samir looked up how to reverse the call the police move.
Ugh, there was no useful information anywhere on the internet. We've been looking for over an hour.
Maybe we should try to check the local library. They may have a few books regarding superpowers. At the library.
We've been searching this place for over an hour. Did you find anything?
Actually, I did find a book that may have what we need.
Let's take a look and see what information it provides.
They read through the book for about half an hour and don't find any useful information. Then, they find this. I think this book is fairly new. It has some information on Queen Karen.
Well, that's surprising. She's a new supervillain. Let's see what it says.
It has some information on the Call the Police superpower. It says that little is known about this superpower, but that the Call the Police superpower is a type of hypnotism since the police officer is hypnotized. Hypnotisms are reversed by knocking it out of the victim.
But how are we going to do that? The police officer was so powerful.
Let's see. There were some tips earlier in the book that might actually be useful to us. Here it is. This is the section that gives helpful tips if you keep losing to a supervillain. It says here that if a supervillain and/or hypnotized person keeps defeating you, then your power may be lower than theirs. The best thing to do is to train and strengthen your powers so that by your next fight, your power will match theirs.
Well, I think we found our problem. We're gonna have to train hard before our next fight with Queen Karen.
Yeah, and hopefully next time, our power will match Queen Karen and Sheriff Sharon.
And the hypnotized police officer.
Yeah, his too. So Marcus and Samir trained every day for 2 weeks. After Marcus and Samir trained for 2 weeks. So, do you think we trained enough, Marcus?
Yeah, I think we've become much more powerful than we were 2 weeks ago. I think the time has come for us to face Queen Karen again. We should find her and fight her tomorrow.
But how will we find her?
I don't know. We should check social media often to see if we can find any clues on her whereabouts.
The next day.
Did you find any clues on Queen Karen's whereabouts?
I found a Twitter post on my phone, posted 5 minutes ago, from this girl at the park saying that Karen is trying to force her to leave the bench that she's sitting on, claiming that it's her bench. The Karen in the photo looks awfully familiar.
It's Queen Karen, isn't it?
Looks like it. Meanwhile, at the park.
This is my bench. Get off right now, or I'm calling the police.
I've told you countless times. This isn't your bench, it belongs to the park, so anybody can sit on it. Now leave me be.
That's it. I'm calling the police. Calling the police power, activate.
Hey! Stop right there, Queen Karen.
Yeah, stop tormenting that girl.
Well, if it isn't Hot Dog Man and his original Plotagon character friend. It's been a while.
That's because Super Samir and I have been training, and now we have enough power to stop you.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. We've been training as well, and Sheriff Sharon is joining me again. Also, you couldn't seem to handle my call the police power move.
Well, we know how to reverse it now, so we're ready for it.
That's impossible. My call the police power move cannot and has not been reversed. Let's see you try to reverse that move. Power move, call the police.
Power move, super slap.
power move, forceful force choke.
That's impossible.
Both of you are under arrest. Go to the police car now.
We actually did it. We reversed the move.
Now the police officer is good again and is arresting Queen Karen and Sheriff Sharon.
Thank you too for saving me from those Karens. You are my heroes.
You're welcome!
Yeah, it's no problem.
You may have defeated me this time, but you know how supervillains are. They always come back. I will be back for my revenge, Marcus the Mighty and Super Samir.
I thought I told you to get in the police car.